Welcome back to Pathways, the podcast where we talk with West Indians out here at home or in the diaspora who are making work for them. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different from the norm. It's the season 5 finale, and as usual with finales here, we're going to shake things up a bit. Today, we are taking you to the East to pilot a potentially new format where we meet people where they are out in the diaspora to briefly talk about their journey. Our guest today, Grenadian Stephen Frank, was based at the time of recording in Shanghai, China, where he completed his studies of Western physiotherapy at the Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine and spent some time working in the local hospitals there. But the location is not the only thing that will be new about this episode. You also won't be hearing from me at all until the end. Filmmaker, accounting professional, finance director of Grenadian's team, and my brother, Andre Hayes, will be the one guiding the discussions today as he follows Stephen around his neck of the woods in Shanghai. So, stick around, be a fly on the wall of their conversation, and maybe you'll take something away to use in your own life. And when you're done, be sure to leave us a comment and let us know if you like this new format or what you think could be done to make it even better. And now, let's get into this special episode with Stephen Frank.
Okay, my name is Stephen Frank, and we're here at Shanghai University of Traditional Chinese Medicine.
So which part of Grenada are you from though?
From St. David's.
St. David's?
Yeah,
Corinth. St. David's
Corinth
classy.
in St. David's.
How you end up here, man? How you end up in Shanghai?
I ended up in Shanghai. It's quite a story, I must say.
Yeah?
Yeah. Initially, basically growing up, from primary school and so on, because my family is, they are all into food and so on, right? So my initial goal was to become a chef or so, a career path.
Really?
Yeah, to become a chef. And then I transitioned into secondary school.
Yeah.
And then I was identified by one of the teachers to do sports.
Okay.
So I was an athlete.
Okay.
In the day, I used to run and so on. So I'd have represented Grenada at the regional and international level as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
International, as in how international?
I went to the pen relays.
Pen, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I also went to CARIFTA Games.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
nice.
And then from there, injuries and so on,
Yeah.
kind of take a damper and what do you want to do? Because from being want to be a chef, my career path changed, I want to be an athlete, professional athlete, right?
Yeah.
And then due to injuries and so on at my junior level, I would have really taken a toll on me. So then that in itself would have dampened my dreams, and I decided, you know what? Let's look at something else, right?
Yeah.
And then my experience that I've had with physical therapists and so on in Grenada. And I also had the opportunity to meet one of those famous physios in America.
Who's that?
What's his name? Is one of his name just slipped me.
Yeah.
But he would have done physio for the US international teams and so on, before they go to the Olympic Games and so on, right?
Right.
So that would have inspired me to become a physio, as well as to help athletes and so on who have injuries and so on to get them back to.
Nice.
And that itself would have taken me onto a journey of, through a friend, Reverend Charles. He would have applied actually first to come to China to study. And it's like, because we went to college together at TAMCC, and he said, we're going to China to study physiotherapy. And I go, really, bro? Let me know what's happening, right? So then we applied to the scholarship through the Ministry of Education, and then we got the opportunity to come to this university to study physical therapy.
Yo. Yeah, this happens.
Oh my God, this guy is serious.
It's right.
Yeah.
So you haven't been home for how long now?
6 years I haven't been home.
6 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't been home. So I would have went through the whole of the COVID pandemic here in Shanghai, lockdown. Fortunately, Shanghai wasn't that bad initially to COVID lockdown, but as time goes on, it have become really extensive. So we was inside for quite a bit.
Wow.
I mean, it's quite challenging, you know, to be free and to be locked down. You know, it's almost like in places you don't want to be. In the prison, it feels like that for quite a lot of persons. So they have left. As soon as they get the opportunity to leave, they have just left. I can say most are really started coming back now, but for quite a bit, the foreigners in China has been didn't have much foreigners at all.
So Western physiotherapy. That's what you're studying.
Yeah.
Okay. How that relates into Chinese traditional medicine?
Yeah. So not necessarily Chinese medicine, but Chinese rehabilitation. So you look at the, for example, the Chinese exercises and so on, the Tai Chi, the Bat Wan Chi, I Jing Jing, those are like traditional Chinese exercises and so on. So they use those exercises for rehabilitation.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm currently on internship right now in hospital.
And a Chinese, it's all Chinese, I guess. Yeah. All right.
At Chinese hospital. At the hospital, I don't have the opportunity to practice the traditional Chinese rehabilitation and stuff. But like during classes and so on, like you have courses you can do, like Tai Chi courses and so on. Baton Chi, and then you do the acupuncture, you do the cupping and so on, you know. Done those classes and so on. So I have experience in both the Western rehabilitation and the traditional Chinese rehabilitation.
Okay.
So on a daily basis, I would have like to attend to 5 patients, I think twice a day. Yeah, so it's hands-on. So you know, you go you administer treatments and so on in the morning, in the afternoon, and it's basically all you have learned, you know, throughout the 3 years of study. You get the opportunity to actually do it hands-on right now.
Nice. So this is like you on a 8 to 4 basis, and maybe even longer, just speaking Mandarin.
Yeah.
That blew in my mind.
Yeah.
Because most foreigners who teach here would be teaching English. So they get to speak their language. Yeah. But you have to speak Mandarin.
And then, you know, when you have a wide population in terms of patient population. So you meet those old IEs and so on, those elderlies. And you know they don't know the formal Chinese language. So then they would speak their local tongue, local language and so on. And
so you have to...
I have to listen and try to interpret, okay, that's what you're saying. So in between I'll get a bit of Shanghainese, I'll get a bit of person maybe from other cities and so on. Because, you know, we're in Shanghai, you know, and our hospital is really known for physical therapy. So persons who travel through the whole of China will come to the hospital for treatments and so on. So,
bro, you're getting next level experience here.
Certainly.
You are registered to the international school here.
Yeah.
Under the Chinese school.
Under the Chinese.
The program is in Chinese or English?
The program is in Chinese.
So basically you're getting best of both worlds right now?
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. The thing, because it's Western physio I'm doing right now, so like the content itself is in English. But teachers, they speak in Chinese and so on. Besides, when you're doing the traditional Chinese rehabilitation itself, these contents are discussed in Chinese because it's unique to them.
Yeah, unique to them. Okay. To be studying medicine, anything within the framework of medicine in China is at a top level language for a foreigner. And that's one of the most difficult areas to learn, right? So like explain to us where you're at in that regard. You know?
So for me, I did up to the HSK level 4.
HSK being?
Hanyu Shriping Kaoshi.
Hanyu Shriping
Kaoshi.
Hanyu Shriping Kaoshi.
So it's, it's like the equivalent to the toll, I think they call it, right?
TOEFL.
TOEFL.
The English.
The English.
Okay.
through classes and through speaking and so on, you would get up to level 6, level 5.
Right,
through
right.
classes and so on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're certified at level?
Level 4.
Level 4.
Yeah.
And you did what, 2 years or 1 year?
I did 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
I did 2 years.
So 2 years language and then?
Yeah, then I came into the program.
So that's a 6-year program in total?
6 years into the program itself, in the total duration since I'm here, it's 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, the program is 4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Outside of the 2 years?
Outside of the 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, of language?
Yeah, of language, yeah.
Okay, okay.
After graduation, initially I want to go back home. Certainly put to practice what I've learned here. And I'm looking for any opportunity, so whether it be through the Ministry of Sports, whether it be through the hospitals and so on, because I've been working in hospital for here. Or even, for just some time, with the clubs and so on back home. So my plan is to really go back and to assist in the field of rehabilitation in general.
Okay.
And I believe, with the knowledge that I've gained from here, I have both the traditional Chinese rehabilitation as well as the Western nutrition. I think it just placed me give me a good opportunity to help others and so on.
Yeah. So coming out of this, you are certified. You are like, what do you have as a qualification coming out of?
Right. So generally, to become a physio, you need to attend a certified physiotherapy school, and the program usually lasts between 4 to 5 years. Right. So what I did is a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy. However, if you go to the US and so on, there is no bachelor's in physio. So usually you would have to do something related to the field. So maybe you could do sports science, or you can do exercise science or something like that. And then you would go on to do a TPT, which is 3 years. For example, if you want to go to the UK, Austria, so they offer the bachelor's degree, and it's 4 years, a 4-year program. And then you can do a master's specialized within 2 years' time.
Okay.
Yeah, which is basically equivalent. The masters is basically equivalent to the DPT in America. Other countries provide it.
Okay.
Once I return home, I just need to get my certification through the Allied Health Organization, and I'll get my license there. Once I get my license, then I can practice as a physio.
Okay.
For certification here, one of the requirements is that you have to work for 1 year.
For 1 year?
Yeah, in China, you have to work for 1 year, and then you can apply for a certificate.
Right.
License. And it's a bit different here in terms of, like, for me, I'm a physiotherapist, but here it's not separated as in the West. For example, in the West we have the different separation in terms of it. So you have for example, we have the occupational physiotherapist, you can have a pediatrics, you could look at neurological phenotypes and so on. And they don't have that kind of separation. It's just rehabilitation therapy. It's one. So if you don't have to if you do a license, you do a general license for every single thing. So then you need to be able to do occupational therapy, physical therapy, and maybe just a little bit of traditional Chinese. But some persons may take it to maybe 2 years, 3 years after. Whenever you're comfortable to go do it.
So are there much foreigners in working within the environment I should say Shanghai?
I don't know of in the local hospitals, but I think I sort of saw a couple of private businesses and so on. It's more the private sector you'll find physiotherapists and so on.
Okay.
Honestly, well, thank God for family, family. And I would have had my contributor at the time here, studying with me. So, you could have those little Grenadian, talk and so on. Because other than him, if I was speaking anybody else, it would be in Chinese. Right? So sometimes it's good to have, especially if you're going abroad to study, try not to go for yourself, but if you go with someone else, right, to study as a team. And sometimes, I would hook up with a friend and say, okay, let's go try some food somewhere.
Right.
There's a lot of restaurants and so on. You can go try different cuisines, different cultures, foods and so on. So, and I have the opportunity as well to, take those stress breaks.
Yeah. But you cook here, no?
Yeah, I cook here, but Grenada had a special seasonings, right? Even though it's same here, the soil home just gave you this
Different,
different flavor.
Yeah.
So I definitely miss that for sure.
Yeah.
I always come. My sister always send me videos and so on. When she cook on Sundays.
Yeah.
I show my memory is full right now with too much of videos from home.
From home.
Yeah, we cook food. Always teases me with her food.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to going back home, and the first thing I want is oil dog.
All done?
Yeah.
all the meats or veggie?
Oh, the meat don't really matter. You know? After you've been away from so long, then anything comes.
Yeah, but have you been cooking? Have you cooked oil long here? Or has it come out like oil long?
I can't really call it oil long now. Maybe I'm a bit disrespectful to the dish itself. But,
If given the opportunity to come back, would you? China.
China. I mean, as soon as I get home.
Nah.
No.
Okay.
I need a break from China.
Okay. I couldn't tell, but I was. This says it. Okay, right. You need a break.
Right, so to be honest, when I just came, I wouldn't, you know, if I knew what I was coming to, I wouldn't have come.
Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, as you grow, as you go out through the years of study and so on, China really opened up my mind and allowed me to see things in a different light. And you know, I really embrace it right now, and I appreciate the opportunity that I've gotten to come here and study. So yeah.
At this juncture.
At this juncture, I'm certainly I would choose to come and study in China.
Yeah, bro. I wish you all the best, man.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best.
Don't forget to leave a comment wherever you found us today and let us know what you think about this episode. If you liked this one, I think you might like this next one even more. Go check it out and let me know.